once more, Chijoke Ochubili, the guy that stays in his family library, as you can see from the background, shooting football contents. Once more, welcome to Bilz TV, Chijoke Ochubili, and this is the EPL Preview show for Game Week 32. In Game Week 32, this already signifies that the season is fast coming to an end with a total of 6 games remaining for the season to end. Though some teams have 7 games remaining due to outstanding, while some have 8 games remaining. Teams like say Liverpool have 8 games remaining, Liverpool and Manchester City have 8 games remaining, Chelsea 9 games remaining, Arsenal same 9 games remaining. But some teams have as much as 10 games remaining, like Leicester City, who are 10th with 28 games played. So they have 8 games remaining. They have some outstanding fixtures. So that's to show you that this season has had a little bit of its topsy-turvy, whereby COVID affected some fixtures that were cancelled and and so forth. But Game Week 32, that's what we're in right now. And here are the fixture list for Game Week 32. Friday night we have Newcastle hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers at the St. James Park. I'm used to call it St. James Park than the other name they call it, but St. James Park. Saturday lunchtime kickoff. Everton hosting Manchester United. Then the 3:30 the afternoon kickoffs, or rather the goal rush kickoffs. Arsenal hosting Brighton. Southampton hosting Chelsea. Watford hosting Leeds United. Then we have the evening game in Aston Villa against Spurs. Now, Sunday, we have the following games: Brentford against West Ham, Leicester City hosting Crystal Palace at the excuse me. I need a bit of stuff based on too much talking. Leicester hosting Crystal Palace at home. Norwich City hosting Burnley at home. While the big one at the Etihad sees Manchester City welcoming second place Liverpool to the Etihad Stadium. This promises to be quite a game and quite a game week. So let's get right down to business. Newcastle against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Newcastle 15th on the log. They're in a way looking likely to avoid the drop, though they have an outstanding game. But they look like they're going to avoid the drop. But with the way things are going, they've lost 3 games on the trot. So they come into this game 15 on the log. That's 1 point. What separates them from 18th place Burnley? That is 7 points separates them from 18th place Burnley. But Burnley have 2 games in hand. If I'm correct, 2 games in hand against Newcastle's 1 game in hand. So Newcastle, they need to keep winning. They need that magic number 40 to actually be guaranteed of safety for the season. They come up against the Wolverhampton side under Bruno Lage. They are 8th on the log. They are chasing the last European slot, that is UEFA Europa Conference League slot, that is 7th place. They are like 2 points behind Manchester United, who are 7th on the log currently. Wow, but United have a game in hand. Wolverhampton, their form has been 3 wins, 2 defeats. Their last match was a win. So they come into this game on the back of a win, while Newcastle come into this game on the back of a defeat. Now, for this game, I actually penciled it down as a Newcastle win or draw based on their at home, and at the same time, the relegation threatened side that needs the points. Wolverhampton have not been very, very good on the road. They are a bit, how would I put it? They are a bit. Today they are winning, tomorrow they are losing. Today they are winning, tomorrow they are losing away from home. But I think Newcastle will win this game under Eddie Howe. That is, they need the points to survive. They need to guarantee their Premier League safety, and they need to win this kind of game because upcoming fixture have them against Manchester City. They have fixture against Manchester City. They have fixture against Liverpool, if I'm correct. I see they have fixture against Arsenal, if I'm still correct. So they have some tough fixtures ahead. They need to start winning games. Even though Wolverhampton Wanderers are not a pushover, but I think they should have enough to win this game. So my verdict is going to be this: Newcastle win or draw. If you're a punter, put it a Newcastle win or draw. Newcastle win or draw. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers. They don't allow a lot of goals, but still, I'll give the Newcastle win or draw over 1.5. Over 1.5, yeah, over 1.5. Likely goal scorer, I think it's going to be Chris Wood for Newcastle. Chris Wood for Newcastle. So for Newcastle, Wolverhampton, I can't see other than Jimenez. I'm not really sure. My mind is not really sure of Potence or Hank, but my mind is more of Jimenez to score, or maybe Ruben Neves. He scores that odd goal, but still, Newcastle win or draw over 1.5 is my verdict. Now Saturday kicks off with Everton hosting Manchester United. Manchester United come into this game after a disappointing 1-1 draw at home to Leicester City the previous weekend. Manchester United were actually denied a defeat. They were meant to lose that game, but one way or the other, Val found a way of casting out James Maddison's late goal for Leicester City. Based on they said there was a foul in the build-up play to the goal, so you cancel it. A foul on Varane, so you cancel it. So Manchester United escaped defeat. They didn't look really good in that game, especially with Rangnick's false nine system, whereby Bruno Fernandes plays as a false nine. It's not really working, but he had Marcus Rashford on the bench, who is actually in a dip of form. They go away to Everton, and Everton's side that they are really, really atrocious right now. Their form guide reads 1 win and 4 defeats. This is actually point. Defeats in midweek hurt a lot because in the game Everton were winning 2-1, but all of a sudden they ended the match losing 3-2 away to Burnley at Tottenham. So in this game, however, I actually see Manchester United getting back to winning ways. I think they will get back to winning ways. If you're an Everton fan, be really, really scared. That is, be really scared, because the run of fixtures that are coming in is really, really, really scary for Everton. I really do feel sorry for them. They really need to start. They really need to have been picking points before this run of fixtures coming in. Everton still have Chelsea to play. They still have Liverpool to play. They still have Arsenal to play on the final day. So you are seeing a team that has a run of fixtures that are a bit scary, and they need to start picking up points. But I can't see them playing. Guys, I can't see them winning Man U. That is, Manchester United, we know that are actually bad. And if Ronaldo starts this game, there's no way I see Everton winning this match. If he starts that game, then Everton are not going to win the match. So personally, I see Manchester United winning this match. My final verdict, if you're a punter, put it as a Manchester United win or draw and over 1.5. Likely goal scorers for Everton. In all honesty, I don't even know who I will pick for Everton. They are that bad, but at least Richarlison is a bright spot. So money is on Richarlison to actually, get a goal. That is for Everton, if they have to score a goal, Richarlison is going to get a goal. That is a likely source of goal. Who else? Nobody else. They're that bad. If Calvin Lewis is fit, then okay, maybe I can believe that he can score a goal. Then for Manchester United, you can't look any other than Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a goal for Man United in this match. If it's not Cristiano Ronaldo, then Bruno Fernandes, because he actually has a tendency to actually have an influence in matches involving Everton. Cristiano Ronaldo is the first choice to score. If you ask me for Man United, second choice, Bruno Fernandes. So final verdict for this game: Manchester United win or draw over 1.5. Likely goal scorers for Everton: strictly Richarlison or Calvin Lewin. Man United, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal against Brighton. Arsenal come into this match after a very, 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 very shocking and disappointing defeat away to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are no pushovers, let's be sincere. They've collected points on Manchester City, whereby they drew Manchester City at Selhurst Park 0-0, and they won Manchester City away at the Etihad 2-0. So Pep Guardiola could not find a goal against Crystal Palace. That is a statement. Then, they've had some fair share of games whereby they've actually, they've actually comported themselves in those games. They've actually showed themselves to be, capable teams to cause an upset. Chelsea found it very difficult to beat them when they met at Selhurst Park. It was really tough. They had to score a late goal through Hakim Ziyech. Liverpool also found them tough, but, VAR actually helped them, whereby they scored a third goal through a penalty that was checked by VAR. And they got the third goal. But in that game, they really pressed Liverpool. So, in this game, however, Arsenal lost woefully to Crystal Palace. 3-0 at Selhurst Park, so disappointing. Arsenal are now 5th on the log. They are 5th, joint 4th with Spurs. But Spurs have a greater goal difference of +15 to Arsenal's +10. And except that Arsenal have a single game in hand to Spurs. Spurs have they played 30 games, while Arsenal has played 29 games. So Brighton, on the other hand, their form has been really, really shocking. That is, Gary Potter he was actually having a stellar season, but right now this team are suffering. They have 34 points, they're stuck in 13th. But the run of form is disappointing. The last game was a draw. A new draw against Norwich. Many of us were surprised they drew Norwich. But before the Norwich game, they lost 4 straight games, which is quite disappointing. Knowing very well that, right in other ports, they've actually been one of the most entertaining sides to watch. So in this game, however, I think this match is going to end in an Arsenal straight win based on that Champions League places. They are really gunning down that 4th place, Arsenal, and they need to start winning games because some of the games they still have are against Chelsea, Manchester United. They still have games against Chelsea and Manchester United. They still have the North London derby to play that was postponed due to COVID issues. So they need to start winning games against the lesser teams per se. And you know that in this season, Arsenal have been very, very good with lesser teams. That is, Mikel Arteta has found a pragmatic approach that gets results against these lesser teams. He has been losing against the big boys, but lesser teams, he has always found a way to get the 3 points and get the job done. So in this match, I see an Arsenal straight win. If you ask me. And over 1.5. Likely goal scorer for Arsenal. Likely goal scorer for Arsenal. I think likely goal scorer for Arsenal will be Smith Rowe or Bukayo Saka. Brighton, on the other hand, I can't look past Neomope scoring a goal for Brighton. He's the likeliest goal scorer in this game. But final verdict, Arsenal straight win over 1.5. Goal scorer for Arsenal, likely goal scorer Smith Rowe or Bukayo Saka. Brighton, Neomope is where my money is on. Neomope is scoring the goal for Brighton. Now, Southampton come into this game soft on the log, but their form has been a bit disappointing considering that at a point they won Spurs away, they drew with Manchester City, they were getting some results, but they've come into this fixture with 3 defeats, 1 victory and 1 draw. The last match being a draw. Now, they host a Chelsea side that come into this game after losing in midweek against Karim Benzema and Real Madrid. Chelsea, from the way things are going, they look safe to actually clinch top 4. They look like the side most likely to finish top 4 out of Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Manchester United and West Ham, besides calling for the top 4. They look likely to clinch 3rd. They are 5 points ahead of their closest rival in Tottenham. Tottenham has played more games than Chelsea. 1 more game than Chelsea. So I think Chelsea will clinch this. But based on, I think Thomas Tuchel will try and do a miracle in the Champions League and try and overturn Chelsea's 3-1 deficit to Real Madrid. I think he might rest some players in this game. Some key players might rest in this game. So I'm putting this match generally as anybody to win. Any of Southampton or Chelsea to win. I think there's going to be a winner in this match. So I'm putting it as anybody to win. Anybody to win in this game over 1.5. I'm not putting a likely goal scorer in this game because based on, I think Thomas Tuchel might rotate based on that Real Madrid match. He will try and overturn the deficit. I think it's wise just not to put any likely goal scorer in this match. Put it as anybody win over 1.5. That is my final verdict. But if you ask me, I think my money is tilting towards Chelsea to win. But if you're a punter, put it on anybody to win between Southampton and Chelsea over 1.5. Watford against Leeds. Watford are 19th on the log and they know that they are running out of games. Watford have played 30 games for the season, while Leeds United, they played 31 games for the season. Leeds are 16th on the log with 30 points. Watford are 19th with 22 points. 8 points separating both sides. This game is very crucial for any of them that wants to survive. If Watford win this game, they close the gap on 17 spots to just goal difference. If Leeds, on the other hand, wins this game, they get 33 points and it pushes them further away from Burnley that is on 24 points, that is 18th on the log. So that is 9 points difference if they win this game. So this game is actually really crucial for both sides. However, based on, I think, Roy Hodgson, I think he's going to do a Houdini this season, or he might not. But part of me feels that Roy Hodgson with Watford, they might be able to do something. They might be able to do a miracle and escape. Especially when you consider that out of the lesser sides, Watford look like the sides in the bottom three. Watford looks like the side that has a bit of grit about them due to Roy Hodgson. So in this game, I'm putting it as a Watford win or draw. Personally, I'm going with the Watford win or draw, and on the safer side of over 1.5. I think this guy, Emmanuel Dennis, the Nigerian striker. I'm in Nigeria, I always forget his name. I think Emmanuel Dennis might score in this game. Last week against Liverpool, he didn't start based on the AFCON. He came back from Africa, and so Roy Hodgson didn't really start him. Joao Pedro started. I think Emmanuel Dennis will likely be Watford's goal scorer in this game if they had to score. Emmanuel Dennis or Ismail Issa. Why for Leeds? Bamford is out for the season from what I gather. I don't know where the goals will come, but my money is on Dan James or Jack Harrison to score. But final verdict, I see it as Watford getting a very, very, very big survival win in their race for survival. I see them winning this match. Win or draw Watford, that's why I put it as win or draw Watford for punters, then over 1.5. Aston Villa against Spurs. Villa, they find themselves in 11th. The Stevie Gerrard factor, feel good factor, is already looking like it's wearing off. They welcome Tottenham Hotspurs to their stadium. Right now, it's actually escaping my mind. Right now, it's escaping my mind. I used to know all this close stadium, but I don't know, it's escaping my mind. They welcome Watford to the Midlands. So, Spurs, they're currently 4th on the log. They're in 4th position ahead of us now on goal difference. 5 plus 5 goal difference, because they're on 15 plus, Arsenal on 10 plus. So I actually see Aston Villa losing this match. I'm actually tipping Aston Villa to lose this match straight ahead. I put it as a Spurs straight win. Likely goal scorer, Harry Kane or Heung-min Son. That the front three of Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, and Dejan Kulusevski has been really, really good, especially when you see transition play. I hope Conte stays by the end of the season, because there are some rumors that he might leave after the season to a bigger club that is ready to spend and give him ready-made players. But if he can stay and they can give him the players, especially when you know that you have a stingy chairman like Daniel Levy in charge. If Spurs can make Dejan Kulusevski's deal permanent, then they have a front three, and if they can keep Harry Kane, it's a big if. Then they have a front three that is wonderful to actually look at. That is a front three that can rival that of Manchester City and Liverpool going forward. In this game, however, I see them pulverizing Aston Villa. I don't know why I see them pulverizing Aston Villa and Steven Gerrard. Prediction: punters, Spurs straight win over 1.5. Likely goal scorer. Aston Villa had to actually send in goal scorer for them because they have strikers that, I don't know, they are misfiring a lot. I think in the summer they have to look for a way to actually buy strikers. At least one good striker they can trust. Likely goal scorer, my money is on Philippe Coutinho or Ole Watkins to score. For Spurs, Heung-min and Harry Kane to score. My money is more on Harry Kane to score. He looks like he's rejuvenated under Antonio Conte. So final verdict, straight win Tottenham over 1.5. West Ham coming to this game after a very, 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 very good showing against Lyon, with the game actually having them play majority of it with 10 men when Aaron Cresswell was sent off in the first half. That is, he had a straight red card in the first half. West Ham played with 10 men. They took the lead through Joel Bowling, but Lyon found a way back to score through on loan Tottenham midfielder Tanguy Ndombele. They really gave a good showing of themselves in that match, and I think going into this match, David Moyes might rotate because he will feel that he can actually get a result in France. So I think he will rotate in this match. Brentford, on the other hand, they had a very impressive victory last week. They tore Chelsea apart, 4-1 at Stamford Bridge. It shocked the entire EPL, that result. They are 14th on the log, 33 points. Personally, I think they just need like 7 more points. They just need 7 points to guarantee their Premier League safety. So they come into this game hosting West Ham, who are chasing a top 4 finish. That is, it's still amazing. West Ham are still chasing. They are still in the top 4 race. Well, West Ham they have 51 points. They are 3 points behind 4th place Tottenham. So it's still possible that they can get a Champions League, but it's really, really, really thin. In this game, however, based on West Ham still have a Europa League quarter-final to settle in France, I think Moyes will rotate, and because of this, I'm going for an anybody to win game. Any of West Ham or Brentford will win this match, if you ask me. It's an open game, and I'm giving it an over 1.5. Over 1.5, I think both teams will score well in this game. Likely goal scorer, Brentford. Christian Eriksen scoring? I just don't know, but maybe I'll just give it Christian Eriksen or I always forget these are strikers. Ivan Tony scoring. Eriksen or Tony to score. Though Mwepo. I always forget that striker's name. This African name always. Well, it's not Mwepo, but Mwamba also. I can't remember. I can't pronounce it very well. I think he should be the third person that you should put your money on. He's scoring. West Ham, on the other hand, I think Moyes might rest Gerard Bowen, but if Bowen does start, I think Bowen will score. He will rest some players, but likeliest goal scorer is Gerard Bowen in my eyes. Gerard Bowen or Berahama, or Gerard Bowen to score. When they last met, Brentford won away to West Ham. So this game, I see it as anybody to win over 1.5. Final verdict. Crystal Palace are 9th on the log, while Leicester City are 10th on the log. So it's 10th against 9th. Now, Crystal Palace come into this game after a very, very, very excellent showing against top 4 hopefuls, Arsenal. Crystal Palace, they are 9th on the log, 37 points. From the way things are going, that is the highest they are going to get. The 8th team, which is Wolverhampton Wanderers, are 49 points on the log. So, personally, if you ask me, I can't see Crystal Palace meeting its position. The highest they can get is 9th. While Leicester City, on the other hand, I think they are also having the same thing, because both teams they're on the same points, just that their goal difference is what separates them. Leicester, they had a very disappointing, I won't call it an impressive draw away to PSV Eindhoven in Netherlands. But coming into this game, Brendan Rodgers will feel that okay, UEFA Europa Conference League is Leicester's best shot at a trophy this season, considering that they're in a disappointing 10th position, and it's also their best shot in playing European football next season. So I think Brendan Rodgers might rotate in this match. He might rotate in this match a bit, and because of this, it's my assist Crystal Palace. I've gone with anybody to win in this match. I think anybody can win this game, so my money is on Leicester or Crystal Palace winning this game. Likely goal scorers, because of the midweek game, I'm not sure Brendan Rodgers. Okay, he'll start with Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy will start. I'm giving my money on Jamie Vardy or James Madison to score in this game. Money on Jamie Vardy or James Madison to score in this game. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, I always forget this striker's name, and he's always in my FPL. Mite. I think Mite will score. Mite might score in this game. Mite might score in this game for Crystal Palace, or Zaha, the usual suspect for goals. Or strangely, I've forgotten the other Chelsea Looney that is actually there. No, it's Gallagher. Gallagher might actually have something to say in this game. But my money is on Mite or Zaha, then Gallagher maybe. Let's start on the other hand, Jamie Vardy or James Madison. Those are the only two players I see scoring. Or Harvey Barnes. Put your money on Harvey Barnes too. Final verdict: Leicester, Crystal Palace to win over 1.5. Likely goal scorers for Leicester: Vardy, Madison, Harvey Barnes. One of those three. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, Mate, Zaha, or Gallagher. So that's my verdict for this game. Norwich against Burnley. Wow. It's really coming thick and fast. Sean Dyche's Burnley secured a very much needed victory in midweek against fellow relegation strugglers Everton. And because of that, they've got the points gap between they and Everton to just 1 point. With Everton playing at home to Manchester United, Burnley needs to win this match against Norwich City. They need to win this match against Norwich City to leapfrog against Everton, because that game against Manchester United for Everton is actually one that many people don't actually give Everton a chance to win. So in this game, however, I'm putting it as a Burnley straight win. Burnley straight win. They have to come out and they have to play. In Norwich, you have a side that is almost everybody's punching bag. They are starting to actually get relegated, if you ask me. They have 18 points. Yeah, I think if Burnley wins this game, actually, they might actually win. They might actually be relegated, if you ask me. They have 18 points. They're 20th on the log. Conceded 63 goals. Wow, that's a lot of goals to concede. Ooh. This United has 68 points. 68 goals conceded. So, still, I can't look further than a Burnley win in this game. So, if you're a punter, put this match as a Burnley straight win. A Burnley straight win. Yeah, Burnley straight win over 1.5. Likely goes for Burnley. I can't look beyond Nicola Conte. Kone. I can't look beyond Kone. Maxwell Kone, not Nicola. Maxwell Kone. Guy is on form and Burnley are going to need him. Maxwell Kone likely goes for them. The strikers are misfiring. Jay Rodriguez is not scoring. The Dutch striker that I can't pronounce his name very well is not scoring. Norwich, on the other hand, I can't see them winning this game. I just don't know. I can't see them winning this. I can't even see them withdrawing in this match. So final verdict: no Burnley straight win over 1.5. Likely goal scorer strictly for Burnley, Maxwell Kone. Now the last one and the big tie of the weekend, or rather of the season, the biggest tie of the season: Manchester City hosting Liverpool. This game is quite dicey. What I will just say is simple: both teams cannot afford to lose this match. If Manchester City wins it, 4 points gap, then it can actually ginger them to actually carry on and clinch the title. We know they are capable of going 10, 12, 13, 14 games on the trot with wins. Liverpool, on the other hand, need to win this game to make sure they can at least overtake their rivals and become first on the log. Now, in this game, if you're a punter, strictly put it anybody to win. Anybody to win. This game cannot end in a draw, and I'm very certain it will not end in a draw. Put it anybody to win. Likely goal scorer: Phil Foden or Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. Liverpool: Luis Diaz or Mohamed Salah. And this match is going to be an over 1.5. That is my verdict for this game. Anybody to win, over 1.5, BTTS, both teams to score. Likely goal scorer: Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne or Phil Foden. Phil Foden being the first choice. Likely goal scorer to score for Liverpool: Luis Diaz, first choice. Second choice: Mohamed Salah. Over 1.5, anybody to win. That is my prediction for this match. Thank you for watching. Those are my predictions and the preview for this week's EPL fixtures. I want to say a big thank you for everyone that has watched this video this far. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. Like, share the video, and please, most importantly, subscribe, because we need the YouTube algorithm to actually be making sure that people are actually seeing this video, and we need the channel to be growing. Please, once more, comment, like, share the video, and subscribe. And to everyone that is betting, I say a big good luck. A big good luck. At the same time, thank you for watching once more, and enjoy the weekend, and enjoy the biggest game of the weekend in Manchester City against Liverpool. Bye.